Dokie. We're back. Obviously, with my couple changes. And I don't know why I put this next to the higher time frame chart. But I did. So just, be aware of that. We're in an so this is actually today. This is 11/3. We're going to go through all this stuff. And okay, stream's working. And yeah. We have it on 1x right now. So I made a little tweaks to this so that these heat bars show up. It's not exactly what I want. I think in terms of platform, what's going to happen is we're probably just going to end up going to Sierra charts because this, ATAS is really nice. It's got a really good UI. It's just not there yet. It's so close, but it's not there yet. There's just a couple of things on like every feature that I feel like are key, and they're just missing. They're just missing. So we're gonna have to hop over. And Sierra's only $26 a month for the package, which I didn't realize. But yeah. So looking at the higher time frame, it looks like we're kind of wedging right now. This was a big area. I literally just want to see what happens with this, and I want to see what happens when we hit that. Okay, it just dumped through that. As I said that, thank you very much. And now we're pushing back through. This is, yeah, so it, whoa. Yeah, I don't know. That's another video. But basically in terms of this jolly young lad, we bopped out of this area. This is purely price action, but let's see what this looks like. Because I don't have volume bubbles on this, but let's just see. Nope. Isn't there a shortcut for this? I guess not. There was decent bid down there, A lot. That's where there's really bid going on, though, down there. Whew. So these might be okay. This one, definitely a good place to look for a rebid. This one up here, okay. Let's see what happens. But this big gray area, things really chopped around here for a long time. Came down, bounced out of it pretty strongly. This could actually be a short now that I'm looking at this because of the decreasing volume, the decreasing interest up here. Yeah, and it's just not even like a super heavy offer. It's just nobody wants to be up there. And right now, what's happening? There was a little bit of offer coming in up there, but it's pushed away from that. So those guys are winning. The sellers are winning on that, passive sellers. So this could turn into a short, at least maybe to POC or that area down there. That's at 26080. Let me see this one more time. Aha, I knew it. I knew it was F3. I just didn't want to show you guys. I just didn't want to show you. Okay. let's close this for now. Let's pop over here. And you can kind of see on the 15-minute too that it's just a big fat taper up into there. There's a little bit of build here, but those guys got clapped out. So big fat taper. A lot of delta here. Yeah, we're just moving down. And this is 9:10, so we still got some time to go. Let's start moving this to the open. Let's start moving to the open. So this is, it feels too slow, honestly. But like the price just moves so quick. They're bidding it right here. This looks like a mini range. So that was a nice bid up. But let's see if that lack of interest becomes an issue for them as they get up into here.
Yeah, did you get it all done?
I also added
Trust
a few
me,
things.
when you fire this game up, your little fucking nuts are gonna start quaking, buddy.
They got me.
Your little nuts are gonna be quaking.
God, it's still.
You're gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot.
All right. This should be working. Nope. It just straight up isn't. I set that whole thing up earlier, but that was a different market. That must be why. Okay, so we're starting to get this push down now. What's happening here? Did build volume, but we're kind of.
Yeah, did you get it all done?
I sold that really
Trust
late.
me.
No,
When
I'm
you
gonna
fire
take
this
that off.
game up, your little
Sold that
fucking
really
nuts are
late.
gonna
Let's
start
wait for
quaking, buddy.
it's
Your
so
little nuts are gonna be quaking.
so fucking. Okay, let's wait. We can't do that. I'm sorry. That's really funny, but we can't.
You're gonna shoot.
The whole. You're telling me we're gonna listen to that the whole time? I can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. Okay, so we did get a big bid popping up there. We got a few of these joints. So I would love to see a retracement to IBM. That's what I would love to see. I would love to see retrace to IBM for a short. And normally I would be looking at this place too long, and I, you know. But yeah, this is what I do like, is that you can change the template pretty easy here, like that. Okay, yeah, I need to edit the strategy because I set this up earlier. And this is in ticks. So if I want 20-point stop, I need 60. And just take that, just take that first 1-to-1. Just take it. Actually, we'll just leave that for now. Okay, so we could get a little bit of a bid here, but let's see how this plays out. There wasn't a crazy bid down there, I feel like. We didn't get a volume bubble. Whoops. This is at value area high now. Oh, and looks like this was some activity, so this could be a little bit of a bounce.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Okay, our P&L is going to be swinging much more because we are, dang, so the short was there, just not, I just didn't pick up, I just didn't pick it up. And now I'm going to try not to catch this knife, but let's let these bars form a little bit. Big absorption. That's the absorption joint. See if they bid this up again. Can break through here. No. This is a real battle right here. And these, I wanted to be more precise. I wanted like a filter for these, but it's really just kind of, I wanted to filter big trades, but it's not happening. Okay, big bid. See if they try to push it again. I'm just not seeing any gray areas to hold it. I mean, I think I should really follow the same rules as like I would normally, which is don't catch a falling knife. That's how I got cut up yesterday. And wait for an entry. So just wait for a bounce. If it goes without you, it goes without you. There's not even a lot of bid here right now. There was more up here, and they broke through that. So now I wonder if we're going to come back up to absorption and turn that into a play. POC moved up to meet us there. If you look at this whole leg, this looks like a maybe absorb. It's been consolidating a lot here, and that bid is starting to. Oh no. Okay, bid absorption right here. I mean, yesterday they were doing this though. They were just fucking cooking through that bid, just chewing it up. Yum yum yum. They were hungry. They were hungry. Sure, this is very bearish. Chewing through this bid, building volume lower again and again. Stopped him right here. I'll get in here for a sec. See if this momentum keeps it.
Homosexual bit of a road, man.
All right. So now you want to look at this, maybe just getting into the wrong trend too late, man. There's the absorption. So this is where we want to look for a rebid. Right here.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
Homosexual rigmarole, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're getting our asses kicked here long. Look at that ask up there. I mean, I'm just getting just both ways. I'm getting my shit kicked in. This was this was strong enough to break through this one, but then put in another passive, another cell absorption up here. This is rough, man. This is rough. It's all right. It's because I'm not using Sierra charts. That's why. That's why. Let's see if anything happens here. And, you know, just like I said in the plan, and then didn't stick to it. So, there's that. We're getting a lot of delta change right here. A ton of volume. That was weird as shit. What does that mean?
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Okay, we took out 2. Let's protect this.
5 on it.
That is funny, man.
I got 5 on it.
Every time I move it. How greedy do we want to get with this?
5 on it.
Do we think it's just going to bounce and turn into a uptrend? Or do we think it's just going to... POC is now down here. This is hard to tell exactly what's going on. I'm going to take that. That's a kind of key area. That was a good trade. Dude, what? I mean, this is what happens when you wait for your freaking area to get hit, man. You know? Okay, so a lot of absorption up there. That was actually this is a decent, at least a scalp right now. But hitting these absorptions, is that what you call it? Hitting this previous volume bubble, you know? I mean, a lot of people bought. Buyers were chilling for a little bit, came back down. Anyone who sold here got hurt. But then eventually the sellers started getting rewarded for that. I don't know. Let's see what happens up there. Yeah, that was a big shift in delta. The shift in delta, the volume bubble, the absorption, the huge volume here, at the key area, that all makes this really good. And this now is starting to shape up to be a good long setup. If we can pop back into here. You know, let's see if we can get something going in here. But for now, I'm going to Bing chilling. I got to take the liver out of the yogurt. I'm so healthy now, dude. I went to the gym again. I ate liver. I'm eating liver. I'm getting liver ready. You know? Time flies when you're having fun on this thing. It really does. I just want to back test. We're getting into this previous area. And popped up into there, hit some orders, and then no interest built up there. But here's some bid. I'm just going to take a little oneer. I got one on it. Just see what we can get out of this. Stacking some volume in here. We popped through that absorption. We kind of popped through there as well. I don't know how I keep doing that. Big aggressive seller right there, but he is someone's getting his goat, but now there's that offer coming in. Really almost closed there. YEaH. That's not good.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Oof, that was close. That was almost a good one for us. Okay. But I'm forgetting that there's no volume interest up here right now. So maybe I should have choked it up to this, this area, this box. And just look at that. Yeah, I should have gotten out at that ask. But now we got a chance to see if there's some bid willing to come in here again. Look at the bid on that one. This was where we saw that offer. So there were no other really confluences for this guy down here, but a huge bid. I mean, anytime I take a bid, I just, like a bid only, I get schmacked. But here's a little bit of a, let's see if we can sell up. Oh, there's, try to sell this. This volume is decreasing. This volume profile is so goddamn messy, dude. Lots of aggressive selling. I prefer the exact same thing didn't happen again. Dude, it came, look at where it is. Maybe I was too deep into this candle that I just set it off. Oh, there's no volume down here. Gosh darn it.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Man, that is a freaking pain. Pain, dude. I was just on the wrong side. Oh, just barely on the wrong side. Well, we got a couple of good trade ideas at least. What did I do? I sold there. Yeah. So that came up to here. This little stacked. Big bid again. Big buys. I think we're long now, so I don't want to counter trend too much, but this looks like just juicy. Just juicy. Keep this one tight.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Yeah. When it's chewing through the opposite side like that, you gotta leave it alone, dude. Wow, look at that ask. After this trade closes,
Did
let's
you get
zoom
that
out.
thing oiled down?
Okay. Let's zoom out. It definitely looks like a bullish reversal here. But it is taking a while to grind up, and let's see if this, becomes a tough sticking point up there. This is a bearish profile. 26090 is the 26090. So we haven't gotten back down there yet. But look at that rebid right there. Oof, that's nice. Yeah, that's a nice one. Rebid, you get the flip right here. That's just a good long. Yeah, so she's grinding up there. There was little interest on the first attempt to get back in here by this candle. Let's see if this builds up. We're building. I think buys have the nuts right here. They're pushing through this. But let's see how this plays out. See if we can catch a ride back up. Oh my goodness, look at that. Whew. Sheesh. Right at the top of our zone too, like precisely at this stacked area. But it looks like a passive buy response right here. I mean, if they can get through that, that's pretty substantial.
Did you get that
There
thing
they
oiled
go.
down?
It's just putting in red. Lots of bid coming in here.
I got 5 on it.
Did you get that thing oiled down? Did you get that thing oiled down?
This is a nail biter.
I got 5
They just
on
keep
it.
reloading the bid.
I got 5 on it.
We have 3 open, but where's my other? Come on, baby. Push out of there. Push out of there now. This is a big one here.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
This is really a Duke of Ages. This is a battle of ages. Oh, damn. I got 3 on it right now. Did I add twice because they took out one of my... How many times did I add? I feel like they got one of my 1-to-1s. No, they didn't. Who knows? Chomping at the bid.
Did you get that thing oiled down? Did you get that thing oiled down?
I got 5 on it.
Homosexual rigmarole, man.
Take one out near break even. I've been taking so much heat here.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
I mean, we've just been sitting in this position for this long. 12:42 to 1, so almost an hour in real time. A lot coming from those guys. A lot of push. This uptrend is just, I'm just with the trend right now. That's what I'm kind of leaning on. Oh, big buyer or big aggressive seller. Starting to look like an aggressive seller. Let's see how much this guy gets rewarded for his efforts. That's a freaking huge bid, guy.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Yeah, wow. I mean, you see that shit? Coming down. So we're coming down. We have 2 delta changes negative. We're coming down off of a big passive bid. We had one over here. But we also had the absorption and the changes here. And then that huge guy came in. I think that's a good time to do your thing and sell. I should have probably gotten out there. I'm trying to see if this is bouncing on. There's kind of some bid right here, but it's pretty messy right there. So yeah, this did turn into a key area. And I bet up here is, if we get up here, that could be a challenge to get through. But it's also just, it's like big, but it's low interest too. I mean, just look at everything that happened up here. It's like a battleground. And those are just the corpses lying around. Maybe bring this down to here. Where's my profile? Where's my profile? I'm trying to think if this is a good place to long. There's this thin volume down here. Seems to be kind of filling in.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
Pushing through that offer. Man. There's not much volume down here, dude.
Did
Go
you get
back
that
the other
thing
way. There's
oiled
no
down?
volume down here. Stacked volume right here, plus that bid. Let's see if we can rebid this one.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
Did you get that thing
Man.
oiled down?
All right. What am I looking like right now? Getting late in the afternoon here. Oof. Yep. Yeah, those 3 lots at a time will do that to you, Daddy. What is this? What is this nonsense? Okay. I still think this could bid out.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. You see this big ask right where that absorption happened?
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Yeah, I might flip short right there if it gets back up. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're going back up to 3 lots. I don't freaking care. Yep, that was it. So they lost that big battle, buys. They lost that big battle right there. The battle of 26-161. Straight back. Yeah, this was a bearish profile the whole time. And like I said, dude, I called a short at the open that's been going all day. And I didn't take it. Where would I have actually shorted though, you know? That's my question. So yeah, we should definitely be in shorts now. Looking for any reason to short right here. Give me a little juice. Nope. Wow. Pushing through there. Building volume above it, actually. At this bid. There's another kind of area up here. Oh, that was a big.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
It seems to be reacting to these stacked areas. It pushed down pretty good. Let's just see if this is still a downtrend. Chewing up some
Did you get
bid.
that
They
thing oiled
hungry.
down?
They hungry. They hungry. You hungry? I got some bid you can chew up. You hungry? I got some bid for you. You can eat that up.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
I don't know. Okay. I think that buy just closed everything. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That was a good spot to get out, though. I just wanted to close one more and then move the rest to break even. But we're figuring out this platform, so that's fine. That works for me. We're still, I think, deep in the red here. Okay. Deep in the red. Fewer trades than yesterday. Still just need to look for those key joints. This was big absorption with some bid to match. Kind of just looking like it didn't want to really go anywhere below that, you know. And I wonder what it would look like if it switched. Like, it's having it on the 15 isn't. It can be great for entries, but you can maybe get more entries with the 5. But I don't know. So that short would have kept working. And bang. I'm not trying to trade my way back from negative whatever that was, but you know. Yeah, that was a good short hypothesis at the top of the day. Mushy? Oh, I should have cut it into pieces. That was kind of goofy of me. Okay, this is interesting. So we built something here.
I got 5 on
I don't know if I wanted to go in with 3 contracts.
I got 5 on it.
But we got more absorption here at this level. Even less interest. Look at the shelf right there. Even less interest. I'm just going to protect this if we get out. Oh my God.
Yeah, did you get it oiled up?
I got 5 on it.
Nice bit off the bottom there, too. Should have paid attention.
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Let's see it test this again. Nothing. You got nothing. Just thin volume.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
This profile makes me so mad. It's just so friggin' noisy. There's not really. This is thin. This is very thin.
Yeah, did you get it oiled up?
I'm taking no risk for the rest of the day. It's 4 right now, so.
I got 5 on it.
It might only go up to here.
I got 5 on
Come on,
it.
Bubba's, come get me.
I got 5
Come get me.
on it.
Did you
I'm
get
out.
that thing
I'm
oiled
out.
down?
All right. Oh, it went up there. Okay. Yeah, that's that. You know, you can't do that on a prop firm. But just got to have a little fun here. So, definitely a couple of good trades. Definitely a couple of off-the-cuff trades that did not work out. Let's just quickly go through this. It's already been 50 minutes. I know it takes me way longer to do one day now, but I like this a lot better than doing it on TradingView. There's no way my P&L is still whatever that is. Oh, hang on. Minus 61. Okay. I definitely I was definitely pretty deep in the red though. If I just got all those dubs on the way up, and it's only whatever. So sold here. That was good. Why did we sell here? Because of this situation, I think it was. Yeah. So that was pretty good. That was like an area of consolidation. There was big bid there that got rewarded for the downside. This was the real deal, was that this thing here, and then it started stacking right there. Down at the bottom here when we bought here, bought again here. Oh yeah, before I forget, didn't this also have, yeah, the highest volume was just offer right at the top. Then we came down here, put in another absorption thing. No volume, came back up. This is the real one when it tests it again, and it's like, nope, there's even less volume than before, and we have this, and we're stacking right there. Let's move this thing up. And then what else do we do? Sold here. This bothers me so much because I don't know if I was selling to open or I don't know. If I'm selling in the middle of this, I have no idea. Buys here because of the trend, because of the absorption. These were the good buys. This was like just gratuitous, honestly. And then just get out with that bubble. Get out and reverse it when you get that bubble absorption combo up there. Try to keep an eye out if there's any more of those. So yeah, bubble absorption combo. And just, I didn't even know this, but this 15-minute had huge volume, especially at the top. And just massive. Yeah, right. It was a big aggressive seller who got warded. What happened here? Bid area. Yeah, bid area right here. Previously stacked things. Yeah, previously stacked from over here. This was kind of a level that got flipped. But bubbles, delta flipped. Very little interest on the 15-minute here. It's interesting. It really tapered at the bottom and put in another what do you call these? Heat map. Looks like a battery. Put in another thing, battery right there. And then very little interest. I don't know what this looked like, but the just virtually just a ghostly interest here. And then moving up, building more volume up. And yeah. So that was this actually. I like this one a lot. Let's like double down on some of these. That was a good one. That was a good one. I feel like today I'm learning how to use this one a little more, especially in conjunction with this. I don't know what was going on here. I was just probably reacting to the bubbles. This was the key. We were in a key area from this consolidation. So let's look at that. Yeah, that's what the buy looked like. So this was just consolidation, but it did have a good amount of like, you know, a good peppering of stuff. It's hard to look at this and be like, yeah, this is a nice cohesive area, but it is pretty consolidated and just a lot of volume, and you can see that in price. And then it comes back down. It might as well just draw it out, right? And then if we see a reaction like we did here, that turned out to be the reaction of all reactions. You can ride that until you start to see the beef up here. Once this consolidates, you can get out from there. That would have got me, because I actually got in there and just didn't hold it like a goofy goober. It's 122 points. So, pretty good. But what really happened here? We had the bubble, we had absorption, we had thin volume, thinner and thinner on the these started almost stacking. Delta flipped up. Look at this. Delta was 177 up to 2K. That's pretty freaking huge. That happened a few times though. But yeah, 5K. No, sorry, 3K change. So just that delta flipping, the lack of volume, the delta flipping, the lack of volume, the consolidation, the bubble, the absorption, all that stuff is good. And then obviously this was just a bunch of, it's hard to suss out like exactly where to draw your shit, so I kind of just drew it where I saw a bunch of this. Maybe if you're just drawing stacked, you know, and then it actually does bounce out of there for a second. Right here. Oh, also, I keep forgetting this. What did this look like here? A lot more bid than was up here. Yeah. This is actually not a lot of offer up here. So I think this is like an okay trade. It just, this kind of looks like it ran out of interest. There's big. Okay, let's try to like, I watched like a couple of videos today. I'm tired though, so I'm trying to figure this out. There was a big ask that came in here, this big blue ask, huge absorption. So that means a lot of sellers are in passively. It goes against them for a hot second to a key area, and then suddenly there's nobody hitting the ask anymore, nobody lifting it. But there is big bid, so there's still enough sellers to walk it back down and then go down a little bit. That's also like doesn't even go that far. I don't know why I put an arrow right there. Bought there, maybe that was a close. I don't know. Yeah, that was a losing battle, losing whatever. And then the sell up here, again, this was just like a macro thing, sorry. good amount of ask up here actually, and same kind of similar as down there. Part of me wants to like lower the threshold on the volume bubbles because I wonder if it's just too high. This didn't look like there was thin volume here, and then only at the very top of this was there thin volume. Looks like it tried to build a little bit, completely failed on the 5 minute. This is a strong 5 minute. And then you also could have bought this. Like this is a lot of price, but you could have sold this 5 minute with almost no pain if you're using the IB. But I was expecting it to come back to the midline at least. But looking at the macro, it was thin volume, tiny bit of build, but not much. Came down, didn't even get back up there with thin volume. Didn't even get back up there. Pre-market had thin volume and then just dumped. But now we're still just continuing this wedge. So let's see what happens tomorrow, lads. Good night.